They told her to walk away, but she chose violence. And now she's in cuffs. Welcome back to Celebrity Press. What started as a messy moment backstage at the BET Awards has exploded into a full-blown criminal case. And Remy Ma, she's not just trending. She's been arrested. Yes, you heard that right. The woman once hailed as hip-hop's ride or die is now facing serious charges after physically attacking Claressa Shields, right after Papoose shocked the world by calling Claressa's wife on live TV. Now, Remy's mugshot is circulating like wildfire. And the leaked booking documents? They're even worse than fans expected. One fake source close to Bet Security put it bluntly. She didn't come to accept an award. She came to declare war. But here's the twist. This arrest wasn't random. This was planned. Someone tipped off the police before she even showed up. Eyes. The internet is in chaos. Celebrities are picking sides. And fans? They're demanding answers. If you had your entire world snatched on live television, your marriage humiliated, and your loyalty spit on, what would you have done? Let's break it all down, and trust me, this is only the beginning. Remy Ma walked into the BET Awards a woman on the edge. But she left in handcuffs. What was supposed to be the biggest night in black entertainment turned into a full-on mugshot moment. And now, the headlines aren't about music. They're about assault charges, leaked booking details, and a queen of hip-hop who finally snapped. The moment BET's backstage cameras went black, Remy Ma had already been restrained. Security reports show she was detained in the loading dock area behind the main stage after allegedly assaulting Claressa Shields. Not once, but twice. The first attack, caught on leaked security footage, showed Remy lunging toward Claressa, screaming, "You think he'll marry you and leave me in the dark? Never." She had to be pulled away by 2 BET staffers and a female security guard. But what fans didn't know is this. As she was being dragged off, she broke free again, this time slapping a BET production assistant who tried to calm her down. That second incident? That's what sealed the arrest. Within hours, a leaked booking intake sheet started circulating on social media. It included name, Reminisce Mackie, aka Remy Ma. Charges, assault, 2 counts, disorderly conduct, trespassing. Time of arrest, 11:28 p.m. Holding facility, Los Angeles County Women's Correctional Center. Bail set, $45,000. And then came the mugshot. Eyes puffy, mascara running, hair pulled back. It's a far cry from the flawless glam she rocked on the red carpet just hours earlier. Twitter went nuclear. This ain't no music video. Sis really did a bit in real time. BET turned into Rikers real quick. Now here's where it gets shady. A source inside BET's legal team told a blogger, allegedly, that the arrest wasn't spontaneous. Law enforcement had been alerted hours earlier that Remy might pose a risk to talent backstage. Someone filed a proactive security request. Who? Well, according to this source, Claressa's legal team submitted a statement that morning asking for precautionary backup in case of confrontation. She knew Remy was going to show up. She just wanted it on record, in case things got messy. Oh, it got messy, all right. But did Claressa know Remy would be arrested? Or worse, did she set her up? Eyes. Now that we're looking back, the warning signs were all there. Remy showed up solo, no entourage, no glam squad. She arrived 45 minutes late and skipped nearly every media outlet. She kept her sunglasses on inside the auditorium until she stormed out crying. Security footage now confirms. She entered backstage through a side hallway, not her assigned entrance. One stagehand, name withheld, told a blog. She looked locked in, focused, like she was looking for someone. Spoiler alert, she was looking for Claressa. And she found her. Once the mugshot hit the web, fans split into 2 warring armies. Hashtag Free Remy Ma versus hashtag Protect Claressa. Instagram Live was wild. TikTok edits were even crazier. One fake tweet from Nicki Minaj, obviously edited but viral, said, "Remy always wanted to be the villain. Congratulations." Another fan posted a montage of Remy's court cases over the years with a caption, Jail is her second home at this point. But not everyone was laughing. Some of Remy's most loyal fans started sharing old videos of her speaking about loyalty, betrayal, and heartbreak. One clip from her 2018 interview resurfaced. "I'm built for war, but don't push me into one I didn't ask for." Chills. Let's talk about the elephant in the BET lounge, Papoose. The man at the center of it all. After calling Claressa his wife on stage and setting off this entire storm, you'd think he'd release a statement. But no, not a word, not even an Instagram story, until one cryptic post appeared on his IG 12 hours later. A black screen with white letters. "God is not the author of confusion." Fans weren't having it. "So you caused chaos and now want to quote scripture? Be a man. Speak on what you did to that woman." Then came a second post. A blurry photo of him walking alone, captioned, "Heavy is the crown. Face with rolling eyes, sir, not now." While Papoose was posting vague quotes, Claressa's shields went straight to the cameras. In a statement recorded in the back of a Rolls-Royce, she said, "I didn't want things to go this far, but I won't apologize for defending my space. I was invited. I was loved. She wasn't. Yikes." She's calling herself invited and Remy, not. That clip alone got reposted 1.4 million times in under 24 hours. Even sports blogs picked it up. From the ring to the red carpet, Claressa's still undefeated. If you thought Remy Ma getting arrested was the climax, think again. Because the story didn't end when those cuffs clicked shut. It evolved. And what happened in that holding cell over the next 48 hours? Let's just say, it dragged new names, old secrets, and one voice memo straight into the spotlight. Just hours after Remy was booked into Los Angeles County Women's Correctional, a visitor showed up. And no, it wasn't a lawyer. It was her, Lil Kim. According to a leaked facility log, shout out to the messy intern who uploaded that, Kimberly Jones was signed in under an alias, but couldn't hide from fans or press who spotted her entering the side entrance around 10:36 a.m. What followed? A closed-door visit that lasted almost an hour. And when Kim walked out, wearing shades and holding a sealed manila envelope, she told paparazzi, "Y'all about to learn something real nasty about this whole situation. Watch who you call a victim." Let that sink in. That same night, a 3-minute audio file leaked from a jailhouse phone call between Remy Ma and a person identified only as T. But fans connected the voice immediately. Tasha K. Yes, the infamous gossip vlogger who's already been sued by Cardi B. Here's a transcript of the wildest part of that call. "Remy, they sat me up. T. This wasn't about Claressa. It was a trap. He knew I would react. That's why he called her his wife on live. He wanted me to snap." Tasha K. You think Papoose and Claressa planned it together? Remy, I know they did. And if the footage I gave Kim gets out, they're both done. Boom. Right there. Confirmation that Remy handed something off to Lil Kim. And it's not just a love letter. It's a lethal receipt. 24 hours after that call, Lil Kim posts a black and white photo to her IG stories, a folded piece of paper with "to see" written on it, in what fans say matches Remy's handwriting. Caption? "I kept my promise. Now, let the world burn." She deletes it 15 minutes later, but it's too late. Screenshots circulate. Subreddits light up. What was in the letter? Some say it's a list of dates and times Claressa was allegedly seeing Papoose behind Remy's back, including screenshots from his Apple Calendar. Others claim it details a secret pregnancy scare from months ago that Claressa covered up with help from BET insiders. Either way, the story just got nuclear. Once this secret letter theory went viral, fans began dissecting Claressa's entire relationship timeline. Instagram sleuths quickly noticed something off. A post Claressa shared in March said, 6 months with this amazing man red heart. But Papoose was still posting Remy tributes in April. So the math ain't matching. One blog dropped a side-by-side timeline. January, Claressa and Remy follow each other on IG. February, Papoose spotted in Detroit, Claressa's city. March, Claressa posts soft launch with mystery man. April, Papoose and Remy seen at a charity gala. May. Remy deletes all posts with Papoose. June. BET Awards go nuclear. The conclusion? Clarissa might have played chess. But Remy was the only one who knew the whole board. While the internet is flaming over Remy's fall from grace, another theory is gaining traction. Was this whole thing staged by BET for views? One anonymous former BET staffer, who DM'd at Tearoom Files, claimed the production team knew something explosive was coming. They moved cameras off certain hallways. Then leaked footage conveniently shows everything but security protocol? Doesn't add up. Fans are now accusing BET of creating a viral moment on purpose, pitting two black women against each other for entertainment, using Remy's criminal history to frame her as the aggressor, even if Clarissa provoked her. Even Meek Mill weighed in a clearly fake but viral tweet. Y'all using our pain for content now. This whole BET mess feels like a bad reality show. Just when things seem to hit peak chaos, a new angle of the BET backstage fight surfaces. Uploaded to an underground Discord server and reposted to Reddit, the video is darker, but it clearly shows Clarissa pushing Remy first, yelling, "Try me, I dare you." Remy stepping back, shouting, "Don't touch me." Security watching, but not intervening. Suddenly, the narrative begins to flip. TikTokers start stitching the clip with this caption. So she didn't attack first. She defended herself. And just like that, hashtag Free Remy Ma starts trending again. As Remy sits in her jail cell, the internet is at war. Some believe she deserves everything that's happening. Others believe she's the fall girl in a scripted scandal for views and headlines. But Lil' Kim isn't done yet. In a cryptic tweet, still up as of now, she writes, "If the judge sees what I have, it's not Remy who'll be doing time." She ends it with a scissor emoji. Scissors. What does that mean? Is she threatening to release the real footage? Does she have proof Clarissa and Papoose were manipulating the narrative from the start? One thing's for sure. The BET Awards scandal isn't over. In fact, it's just beginning. They thought silencing Remy Ma with handcuffs would end the drama. But her court appearance just kicked open the door for one final explosion, and this time, everyone's dirty laundry spilled. BET executives, Clarissa, Papoose, even a mystery woman whose identity had been carefully protected for months, until now. This wasn't just a trial. It was the public burial of a once iconic relationship. Remy Ma's arraignment was scheduled for 9 a.m. at the Los Angeles Superior Court. But by 8:10, reporters were already camped out like it was the Oscars. She showed up in beige jail attire, wrists shackled, face calm, but cold. No dramatic makeup, no lashes, no jewelry. But her eyes? Still fighting. She pled not guilty to all charges. But the real moment came when her legal team played a previously unreleased clip from the BET Awards backstage security cameras, never aired, never leaked. And in that video, it was Clarissa who shoved Remy first. And Papoose was right there watching. The footage shows Clarissa getting in Remy's face, yelling, "Say it again, I dare you." "Remy, you were sneaking around with my husband." Clarissa steps forward, and that's when the first physical contact happens. A light push, but enough to provoke a reaction. Papoose, visible off to the side, is heard saying, "Let them handle it. I ain't getting in between that." The courtroom went silent. Even the judge paused, visibly uncomfortable. Why didn't Papoose step in? Why did security wait until Remy reacted? It was clear, this wasn't a one-sided assault. It was a setup, or at least a spectacle someone allowed to spiral. After the court dismissed one count of trespassing, due to footage showing she had a backstage pass, Remy's lawyer named BET as partially responsible for inciting an unsafe environment. Documents revealed that BET had previously rejected Remy's request to move her seating location, allegedly to preserve camera coverage. One BET producer was quoted in an internal email, "Tension sells. It's good for viewership." Wait, what? So they knew there was heat, and still sat Remy right behind Papoose and Clarissa? Yeah, now you understand why fans were calling it a setup from the jump. Once Claressa's shove was confirmed, public opinion flipped fast. Hashtag Justice for Remy started trending. Hashtag Claressa set her up followed. Suddenly, blogs stopped calling Remy a violent ex and started asking, why was Claressa grinning while provoking a woman on the verge of breakdown? Then came the death blow. Her name? Tiana Brooks, unknown singer, IG influencer with under 20K followers. Until today, she released a video from her burner TikTok account, now at 3.6 million views, claiming, I was seeing Papoose while he was seeing both Claressa and Remy. I didn't know about Claressa until the night of the BET Awards. And then she drops the bomb. He told me I was his piece, that Remy was his past, Claressa was his press play, but I was the quiet he craved. Who talks like that? Exploding head. Receipts? Oh, she had plenty. Screenshots of DMs. Voice notes of him saying, can't wait to see you after this red carpet. A blurry mirror selfie with him sleeping in the background. BET night. After Tiana's video, Papoose went radio silent. His PR team dropped him. Spotify streams dropped 38% in 24 hours. Even old songs got bombarded with comments like, this didn't age well. She gave you loyalty. You gave her BET embarrassment. Even Claressa started pulling away, unfollowing him on IG, deleting wife from her bio. Looks like everyone turned on the man who started it all. And just when we thought it couldn't get more chaotic, on the final day of the court hearing, a brown envelope arrived in the courtroom, addressed to Remy's lawyer. Inside, a signed affidavit from a BET camera tech confirming that BET executives instructed the live feed switchboard to cut away from Remy Ma 30 seconds before the altercation began. That means they knew what was coming. They protected themselves. They protected Claressa, but left Remy exposed. The affidavit is now being reviewed for a civil lawsuit. Oh, it's about to get very ugly. As the judge read the terms of Remy's bail, reduced to $10,000 due to mitigating video evidence, she asked one question. Is there any reason to believe this conflict will continue? Remy stood up and said, clear, cold, no tears. Not unless they want to step into the ring this time. Everyone knew what she meant. Claressa's a boxer. Remy's been fighting her whole life. And this war? It's far from over. Remy Ma left court to cheers. Fans held signs. Hashtag Remy was set up started trending #1 globally. BET released a hollow statement saying, we take artist safety seriously and are investigating production decisions internally. Sure, Jan. Claressa posted a single black screen that said, no comment. I said what I said. Papoose hasn't posted since. And Remy?
She's working on something.
Rumor is she just signed a deal with a major streaming platform to release a 3-part docuseries called Frame Me Once, the Remy Ma story. They thought she'd be broken. But instead, she walked out of jail, into a courtroom, and straight into her comeback. She lost her man. She lost her temper. But she never lost the truth. And now that truth is about to be streamed. Remy vanished for a moment, but she's back. And this time, she brought receipts. This is the kind of scandal that makes headlines. But trust us, it's not over yet. Remy Ma walked out of that courtroom like a woman reborn. Mascara gone, mugshot viral, and every blog page screaming her name. But the real question now? What happens when the villain starts talking back? Because with the docuseries in motion, Bet under fire, and both Papoose and Claressa trying to clean up a PR disaster of Olympic proportions, you already know more secrets are going to leak. More texts, more footage, more betrayal. And guess who's gonna break it all down first? We are. So if you want every update, every leaked DM, every shady quote, and every deleted story, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now and turn on your notifications. You don't want to miss when part 2 of Remy's revenge drops, or when the Claressa clapback explodes in her own face. Backhand index pointing right, medium light skin tone, drop a comment. Was Remy set up, or did she just finally snap? Whose side are you on, Team Remy Team Clarissa or Team Expose everybody? And don't forget to like, share, and send this to the messiest friend in your group chat, because you already know they've got something to say. This isn't just a celebrity meltdown. This is a case study in loyalty, legacy, and live-streamed chaos. We're not just watching it happen. We're keeping receipts. Pushpin this is Celebrity Press, where drama lives and legends never die. Catch you in the next one.